in the world of sin, but he was there to take me. He was there just in time to rescue me. Said he was there. Somebody know about it. He's never late. Think it. He was there just in time to rescue me. Can I get a witness out there? Somebody know what I'm talking about. I was lost in a world of sin. He was there to take me. Oh, he was there just in time to rescue me. Can I sing a verse for you? I ain't gonna get in no hurry. I remember when I was lost and sin and sorrow. Oh yes, I was lost and I could not.
How are you doing this evening? What kind of mood are you in?
I was lost in the world of sin, but he was right there to take me in.
I was there
He was there
just in time
Whoa.
to rescue me. Oh my God.
Y'all don't mind me taking our time, do you? He was there. He was right there.
What kind of mood
He knows when they come.
are you in this evening?
He knows when they get there. Whoa. He was there. Just in time to rescue me. My Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
In everything you do, there's a time of reflection.
But he was there.
You take time out
Whoa.
to meditate.
He was there. He was right there.
And you look back at your past. You look from when you were a child
Hallelujah. Let me ask you,
and now becomes a grown person.
have you ever
All the
lost
hills,
a friend
the valleys,
in some loved one?
the troubles, the trial you have gone through. And to find yourself right now a living soul,
Oh my Lord. Have you
it's
suffered
time for reflection.
a broken home
What could have been
and seen
and what it is now.
you had was gone, but he was there.
Just in time.
Just in time.
Come on, I want you to tell me some of your narrow escape.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
I want you to say on this live tonight
You were right on time
some of your experiences
to rest.
in life. I feel like sharing some of mine with yours, with you tonight.
Just in time to rest.
Because there's a lot of time one of us would have seen people going along.
In the world,
Yes, going along their merry ways. but they know not of what they're going through, or the fire, or the lion's den that he or she would have passed through to reach where they reach today. So as FC Band said, he was there just in time to rescue. You know, there's so many stories I can relate to you. Just in time. Just in time to rescue me. So many narrow escapes from different obstacles. That's why songs like these mean so much to me emotionally. As I have often said, that one may not believe in the Bible, but because of my experience, I have to respect the Bible as a book that forecasts a lot of things. And you see, God, I don't see the individual that can come and tell me that there is no God. And you can talk, but you cannot convince. But the perception of God would make the difference. And I saw Mr. Rogers somewhere around. Yes, indeed. So if you want to pass some of your experiences,
Yeah. Hi, my brother. Good night.
then be free to do so as we welcome Mr. Rogers. I haven't heard his voice for quite some time. Good evening, Mr. Rogers.
Good evening, my brother. How you doing?
Well, I'm in good shape. How about you?
Well, I'm in good shape too, and I can see that you're in good shape.
Yes, yes, my brother.
Yes, I just stopped by
So,
to check you out, but I'm in a little meeting. But I just tell me check you out to see how things going, and I see you're on a mission there.
indeed, indeed. So you're saying you're in a meeting, so you just stop by to check because we haven't touched base for quite some time.
I didn't get you there just now.
I said, you said you just stop by. You're in a meeting, so you just stop by to just make your presence felt,
Yes, yes,
and you'll
yes.
be returning back to your meeting. I'll be on for some time.
Okay
So
then.
after your meeting, then probably you can rejoin.
Yes, my brother. You don't know. I
As
always
you,
join on panel with you to have fruitful discussion.
yes, as usual. But you're always welcome in my life. You are always welcome. You're one of those individuals that I know should get every opportunity for your voice to be heard with
Thank you, my brother, for
that
giving me
amount
such.
of knowledge that you
Yeah.
have to impart on the younger generation. I think
Thank
you're
you
doing
so much.
so much, like, in your little quarters.
Yes. We have actually what you call a Pan African emancipation event. So I'm planning some discussion with some guys. So I think it is critical that we start giving these necessary information, outlining these information, and passing it on to the younger generation, and at least start the process of information sharing. So I want to capitalize on that opportunity, and at least bring to the fore something that is meaningful that will help us to grow and transform our life. Because if we want to see change, we got to be the change, and thus I taking the fore to be the change.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. Indeed. If you're not seeing yourself as a part of the solution, then you are a part of the pollution, right? Because we know, we can see for ourselves that things is not right, and where it has gone wrong. It may hard to say lack of education, but there is a word before education. Proper education, right? Yeah. That's
Exactly.
where I think we gone down.
Yes, and you put it perfectly correct. And I yes, and I admire you for, with your variety of subject matters, and you keep them well awakened. So when I'm off, I will give you another look, check in on you, and see how things going.
All right, my brother.
Okay,
Have a
you
nice
have
evening
same
until
to you,
we
my brother.
meet. All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
This time,
consider
that is Yuso Rogers.
evil
He's a Guyanese
right there.
filled with knowledge.
What to rest,
And the mood I'm in that tonight.
my Lord.
I want you to tell
Come
me
on, I know you know that.
how many times,
Tell your witness, let me see your hand tonight.
how many times you have reached the edge of the cliff. It's about to go over, and you have been rescued by the powers that be, whether miraculously or physically. Someone rescued you at a point that you see death. You saw prison, and you have been rescued at the brink of disaster. Wow. You are free to speak your mind tonight. I notice the churches doesn't lend their mic anymore for testimony in the churches. Yes. And let me say, COVID intensified that selfishness, but it moves from selfishness to cowardice, and sometimes scornfulness. But it is important for you to share your ups and your downs. And when you do so, I'm quite sure people, the younger generation, the one we are trying to get these messages out to, will realize that the road to success is not an easy one. And there are so many songs would have suggested that. One, Jimmy Cliff said, many rivers to cross. Many, many rivers are there to cross. One would say the road to success is not straight. There's a curve called failure, a loop called confusion, speed bump called friends, yes, red light called enemies, and caution called family. You will have floods called job. But if you have a spare called determination, an engine called perseverance, you will certainly make it to the place called success, what you've been looking for. But if you haven't got those attributes there, and let's look at them again. You recognize the loop called confusion. The loop called confusion is a model of religions, right? Politicians, Almighty God of Daniel, right? Certain organizations are there to confuse you in your quest of going forward. Wow. Yes. In the quest of going forward, you want to learn from whence you came. And there are so many different stories being told about creation. I have 6 people on my life right now. And I'm quite sure you all have a different concept of how you came here. And that is confusion to the highest level. It's one way all of us came. Like Solomon. Solomon said, as a king, he did not came into the world any way different from the normal men and women. Same way Daddy Solomon go in a Mama Solomon. Mix up, turn round, come round. Belly swell, and after 9 months, sometimes 7. Come on. As the fruits of their labor have been seen, the end product, no way different. Each and every one of us came into the world one way in. Even though at this point in time, with the increasing of knowledge, one would want to improvise and to make another way of human entrance on earth and using the artificial intelligence. Wow. Let me hear FC bands.
Hallelujah. He was right there. Just in time to rescue me.
Powers, good evening.
I was lost
Just in time to rescue me. How many times have you been saved
this
by
song
the
is
bell?
kind of like me. Slow. Y'all don't mind that, do you?
How many times you have been saved? Can you remember?
Just in time.
So then let's testify tonight. Who would want to have a voice?
He was there.
Who would want to have a voice?
In time to rescue me. Oh yeah.
Who would want to have a voice right now? You're free.
In the world of sin, but he was there to take me in. He was there just in time to rescue me.
That's
He was there.
how many times?
He's never late. To rescue me.
How many times?
Make it.
Who done it?
Just in time to rescue.
One would ask the question.
Somebody know what I'm talking about.
Of course I do. I see.
I was lost in a world of sin. He was there to take me. Oh, he was there just in time to rescue me. Can I sing a verse for you? I ain't gonna get in no hurry. I remember when I was lost and sin and sorrow. Oh yes, I was lost
Sing, my brother.
and I could not find my way.
Can you imagine?
I was lost in the world of sin, but he was right there to take me in. He was there. He was right there. Just in time. Whoa, to rescue me. Hallelujah. Y'all don't mind me taking our time, do you? He was there. He was right there. Just in time. He knows when they come. He knows when they get there. Whoa, he was there. Just in time.
And you know, as I sit before this live, TikTok live, I can see someone right now. Someone is confused. Do not know what the next move is because of the situation that person is in. If you tell him about church, he will light you up with some colorful words. Yes. If you tell him about God, he will have a second thought. But at this point in time, his life seems to be in danger. and he doesn't know the minute or the hour. But I want to tell that individual right now, oh glory, I need to let that individual know that right now, you may not believe in angels, warriors are around you, watching you, every step you make, every move you make. But because you do not know of the Spirit, you do not know from whence you came, you will not acknowledge that you are saved. But it is normal for every human being to be afraid. Oh, glory. Yes. No matter how brave you are, and when the lightning flashed and the thunder rolls, that explosion, it makes you quicken your step. A little rush of blood, heart beat a little fast. So it is normal for you to be fearful of something. I know, listen to me carefully right now, that you will have people come tell you, say, they've never fight. When they hear the thunder, when the earth is shaking, right? When they saw the volcano, right? When they heard about the storm, when they look on their television and they can see how the storm is raging in some, and don't tell me that fear doesn't come in your mind, but you can overcome that fear. So it is not right for you to say, I have no fear, but you have dominion over all things, even fear. So you put the positive in front, and the positive will drive away the fear. And confidence is the next thing that will remove fear. Confidence. Confident in yourself. Go back to the Bible story. David was so confident that he could have slew his Goliath. Goliath was the giant as according to the book. And when I speak of this story, I don't want anyone come tell me it's a Bible story, because I've seen the result of those stories in my time on earth. I saw the David, I saw the Goliath. Probably they may not name David or they may not name Goliath, but I saw the story in people that I have to move around with on a daily basis. And that is one of the things why a lot of you are confused, because you don't have a mind of your own. And although you're seeing these things. Someone will come tell you, don't believe in the Bible, or the Bible is a storybook, and you go away with that, and after you go on with it, you saw the manifestation of the Elijah. You saw the manifestation of the Samuel. So you get confused. Then I see a thing, we see what we see in the Bible, in this. So what you do then? You lean on your own understanding and say, the Bible may not have the name right, but they have the attitude of the individuals. The name may not right, but the ways, the Ahab, the Jezebel, right? The Joab, the David, Absalom. Check it. All those Bible stories, those names, you saw people now acting like them. Or you see the story in them. Elijah, Elisha, Samuel, Obadiah, Ezekiel, Daniel. So many times some of you will be in a Daniel and do not know in your lands then. Come on. So many. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So many times you have been Shadrach. So many times you have been Ruth. So many times you play the role of Judith. So many times you play the role of Naomi, Esther. So if you have the experience, the Bible experience, and you cannot know how to handle yourself better when you are caught into situations like those. Yes. Yes. Each and every one of us have a story to tell as we grow. And when we just set foot on the face of the earth and started to understand ourselves, all of us thinks about success. Some of us may be more successful than some. Some may be more braver than some. Some may be more hardworking than some. Some may be more intelligent than some. So success comes in many, many ways. Success is not for the intelligence. You can be probably dunce, can read, can write, but you're still successful in your endeavors, in your portrait. Yes, you can still be successful. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to have your PhD. But you can still be successful in other fields. And you don't have to have lots of material value to be considered a successful individual. You have many that a mosquito bite them, and they have dengue fever and die. Yes. And you have many that some simple things has taken them and robbed them of their life on earth. So it is not only material things makes you successful. I'm successful without a lot of material values. I'm successful in life as I maintain my life for 65 years. The road to success is not straight. There is a curve called failure, a loop called confusion, speed bump called friends, red light called enemies. Wow. We are going to look at red light. Stop light. And the amber, the green, and the red. Speed bump called friends. Red lights called enemies. And caution called family. We're going to look at all three. Red light. Should we start there? Or the speed bump? Let us start at the speed bump that called friends. The first thing to do in life to be successful is to know what you want. And to know what you want, you're going to find out, or you're going to choose your friends wisely. And you're going to learn the functions of a friend, how a friend should function. I'm not getting a like to them things that's leaving about them. May I pass it on to you so you can say you never hear. You got to know first who you call friend. You got to know who's as your friend. Speed bumps called friends. You will have friends that you're trying to match up with their lifestyle. Yes. You will have friends that you're trying. Good evening, sexy Barry. Welcome to the panel. You will have friends whom you're trying to equate with. Yes? And you find that it can't match. You will pass someone down the road, and because he or she is not in certain category, you said, I don't want that individual to be my friend. I want to be friends with the top of the tops. Almighty God of Daniel. Yeah? Probably because of his material status. So you want to be friendly with people like those and the one who are not so much successful in materialism. You are no friend with that individual. And when you trot along, as time goes by, you realize that the one you choose as your friend is the very same one that is backbiting. The very same one that preventing you from going forward. That's the very same one. And you see the one where you neglect and reject, he or she would be the one to take you to safety. If that individual would have happier back. Speed bumps, old friends, red lights, called enemies. To stop you. Right? Think about red, right. So when your enemies wanted to stop you, your enemies not going to show you the gray area. Your enemy is going to make you run in your gray areas. Your enemy is going to hide, going to shun away your obstacle psychologically from you, for you to caught in the trap. Red lights, all enemies, and a lot of you take your enemies for your friends. Come on, did Tychicus say that right? Rephrase the Tychicus. A lot of us take our enemies for our friends. A lot of us takes our enemies and call them our friends. The one that you think want to help you along is the very same one trying their endeavor best for you to stay on the ground. Yes. The very same one you and he or she asleep together. And you can't believe that person psychologically holding you back. You could have never believed that. That same very person, the one you share with. A lot of us choose our enemies for our friend. But yeah, if we say certain things, if we start talk certain things tonight, me lucky we have one person or two persons. But it doesn't matter because learning human psychology and especially being a Jamaican and live amongst Jamaicans, although I'm protected throughout the world, courtesy of TikTok Live. So it's not only Jamaican who can join this live, but people in general, hardcore truth like these will make them stay away from conversation like this. Truth like this, it is very hard for them to support. And you know, when you add a comment, add to what someone says, you show some support. But I want to be successful in my quest to make a change to the coming generation. So I am not going to allow the scarcity of participants to stop the one or the two or the three that want to know the truth and how to operate to go forward. I'm not gonna go find myself caught up into the quantum situation and allow my pride to overcome me. And Master Charles' son never get the chance to hear me, so he could be motivated by the truth I am speaking. So those who do not want to hear it, do not support it, you're free not to. I'm speaking to the one, to that one that want to hear. Yes? Speed bumps, call friends, red light, call enemies, and caution, call family. You have some family that is over, well, sometimes you wonder if they are overly protective of you. And they would caution you. And if you are not wise within yourself, then you will find out that you listen to your family and you do what your family says, and it causes you to be in a situation or the situation that you are in. It will vice versa. You can listen to your family and you've been successful. Yes? Or you can listen to your family and can be less successful listening to your family. Right? But they are the first one who will caution you on certain things. sometimes in doing so, it prevents you from going forward. And I'm a victim. I can speak loudly and that. Yes. You will have flats called job. Now a job is a thing that keeps you confined. Some people say slave. You're not free to eat, to do what you want to do for yourself once you have a job. So being confined to Mr. Brown's work, you are not able to achieve what you would want to achieve because you were trying to obey your master's will. So you are not able to fulfill your dream. But there's a spare that you need to have, that important spare. That spare is determination. Determination. Why I know these things? I've gone through all that you have heard me say. I am determined to be a part of the change that this society that we are living in today. Yes, I am determined. You know something? I'm determined to be a part of the change today. When I leave school, I could read and I couldn't write. Yeah, I could not read and I could not write when I leave school. But I determined that I will have to be an example and a change. Yeah, I tell myself that I want to be different of everyone else. You say, look, I just want to be identified different. I don't want to be mistaken for anybody. I want when you see me, you just know say me that. I don't want to walk in anyone's shadow. I don't need to do that. I want to be my own self. And with that determination, I tried a lot of things. A lot of things I've tried in life. Yes. Because I don't want to be you. People would want me to be somebody else, but I want to be me. Uh, I'm a dancer. And for those of you who would have seen me in the street, And you never see me a try to do drift. You never see me a try to do um ding dong dance name. No. You never see me try to do this. You never see me try to do the dirt. You never see me try to do Lego the bird. Because I want to be me. When you look in the crowd and you see all the top dancers, the top skankers, them, you see everybody around. And you cannot identify them different because all of them doing the dirt, doing the drift, and they are doing it the same way. But once Tychicus is around, Tychicus going to do something else to the same song that they are dancing to. Yeah? The very same song them a dance to, but me I do something else. You will see me I make a different move when me a dance drift. And on the timing, and you can also read the lyrics of my body language, doing a different thing from what you're doing. I want to be me. So there is the word determination, right? I got less attention cause me not take up the style. So I'm often left out. You go in the dance, and if you don't want to watch me on a popular video while I was over the river, and these girls come and they turn their behind and I turn them around. This is one man not going dance for no woman backside. No. This is one man. Right? So I have that determination. I have that determination, and that is what you must have. You must have a style. You must stand to something. Right? Right? You must stand up for something in life. You must be identified by something. And I'm identified that way in the dance hall. I was there just in time to rescue me. Yeah. You must have an identity. Right? That when them see me, them say, you see the white beard man there? He's saying a dance back way. In this modern time, what is the purpose? What is the sense? Oh Lord God. Wow. Want some of these people who not support what I say. Want to hear one thing. Tiane, Tiane twins, I trust you could join me in the conversation. I love to see how rapidly you move your body to interchange with the lines and coordinate them with the beat. Tiane, you are two talented girls, a lovely twin, right? I admire you people dancing a great deal. Yeah, yeah. As I was saying, you must stand for something in life. And ever since, yeah, determination, all right, let's hold that point a little. From ever since I grew with this level of sensitivity and saw people dancing back way, I'm trying to find out the sense of it. I'm trying to find out how they enjoy that. I'm really trying to find out how they do enjoy that. Yeah. So with my determination, I'm going at the dance. And you say back way, you could have pretty, you could have the world. You're not going to get this man do that. Because I have my own style. So whosoever bring that style to the forefront in the 60s and in the 50s, I born in the late 50s, just in case, you never know. I never back where people dance. No. We as men have to present ourselves to the ladies and ask them for a dance with the eye contact, the mannerism, and everything. The other way around is insult. That's how we learn to turn your back on your fellow man. It's an insult. And as I said before, you have plenty people who call their friends enemy and their enemy friends. They call the good bad and the bad they call it good. They call the wrong right and the right wrong. For instance, no matter the circumstance, you won't see me wear my cap this way. Look at it. You won't see this man wear his cap that way. No? This is how the cap is worn. Yeah. The reason being, you see this piece here, it make as a glazer for your eyes, to take out the sun glaze out of your eyes. My eyes is not behind me. I've seen many people come and saw it until it has been normalized. It has been normalized. And what is normalized? Stupidity. Stupidity has been normalized. An engine called perseverance, or if you have a spear called determination, an engine called perseverance, you will make it to a place called success. So you see all that you have to gain success. You have to identify the loop of confusion, the speed bump of friends, the speed bump, yes, of your friends, the lights of your enemies, the caution of your family, and the flats of your job. And here is the most important tool that dwells within you, the determination of you and the perseverance of you. That's how you will gain your success. Like I said before, if I have only one person on my life, and if none at all, right, I will persevere. I am determined. So you have to have that level of determination, right? One day, with persistency and determination and perseverance, I will have 100 people, 200, and 1,000,000. All I have to do is to build on this that I have, the foundation, right? And like how 1, 2, or 3 is here, they are getting something from it, it will grow to 5 and 6. So that's how perseverance comes in, and that's how determination comes in to be successful. Wow. A building will go fast, yes, and fancy, but in a couple of years' time, it come down faster than how it goes up. Because the builder never take time out to put in the necessary ingredients in the foundation. for it to stood to the test of time. I'm building a reputation. I'm building a nation. So I'm now go build it off a falsehood. See? I'm not going to tell the child it is okay for you to wear your cap that way because everybody is wearing it that way. I'm going to tell you it is not okay to wear your cap that way. It is not okay for you to look at your children and call them kids. Right? It is not okay to go into the restaurant or order chicken and tell them about you want chicken breast. Because chicken no have breast. Right? It is not okay. Right? It is not okay. For me, it is not okay. It is not okay to tell your children that the word pussy is bad word. It is not okay. It is not okay to tell your children that Ross is bad word. It is not okay. It is not okay. It is not okay for a human being should call their one another dog. It is not okay. And those are some simple things. Simple things that spoil the nation. Some basic things that spoil the nation. So I want to be seen as an example. And seen as an example, I don't mind if you stay over there and call me idiot. Call me madman if you want. But certain things that I've seen you have done and say you're sober, it leaves to be desired. When you get chicken breast, when you give chicken breast, and some of you are so proud with your ignorance, in an ignorant state. I don't want a breast, give me chicken breast. If chicken have breast, my mother would be wrong.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever lost a friend and some loved one? I just want to ask you that. Someone you love so close and dear to you. Oh my Lord. Have you seemed like all you had was gone, but he was there. He was right there, just in time to rest. Stabbed after 7 times, and the one who stabbed after me stabbed himself. He was there just in time to rescue me. A scorpion bite me at the age 9 times. Didn't go to a doctor. He was there just in time to rescue me. The same man that stabbed after me 7 times, when he realized that he stabbed himself, for a couple of years I stayed out of his way. A couple of years back, down the road he saw me. He feel the knife was too short, so he used a machete to split this your head in two. Down in a waterhouse, man. And when he come down so in my head with a machete, I hear a man. He died now. One good friend named Dan. We'd have a shop right on the represent. And when he said, Lord, Reggie dead now. And when them see me get up and not even blood bleed out of my head, he was there just in time to rescue me. I only love that song because FC Band sing it slow and sweet, but because it has been manifested to me. I've been rescued on many occasions. Prick, run up in my shoes 4 times. That if we step on it, it give me lockjaw. And it goes to the side of the shoes when it out to touch my flesh. He was there just in time to rescue me. Several times I've met up into situation, right? Go jail 2 times. Hunts Bay, Clarkstown. And on both occasions, God was there to rescue me and set me free. Merciful Father, do you want me to go on? Warwick Hill, them call them shutter. They come yam the food to take their life. Warwick Hill. You know when my friend up there, you know, you don't know. Guess up yourself. When him see me, he say, oh, you reach up there. So the security breach. How you reach up there, Tychicus? I never name so yet. They call me Reggie. Regina or Martin. How you reach up there, so? So I get a message for you and I can't come to you. And my friend and him didn't want me to pass back the man them to go down. He don't even want the man them was so vicious that he don't even want the man them to know say he know me that good that I'm a co-worker. Right? when me a pass the man, them I say, Whoopee man. And them call them shutter and say, see a food there, you know. And the shutter wouldn't come just same time. And I was held there, hostage. Can't move. Can neither turn right nor left. Because the shutter to come near the food. Talking about an Oliver Road. Yeah. And when the shutter takes some time to come, and when it do come, and when the shutter look upon me, the shutter said, ask them, said, tell me something. And when me do uno know, well, uno want me get myself in a trouble. He was there, just in time to rescue me. Hey! And a boast me a boast. And a boast me a boast. When me a talk about my God, me know what me a talk about. When the shutter come, the shutter say, what me do no know, where uno want get me in a trouble. He said, what uno want me to take out this innocent man life? Ah! Yeah. He said, uno blind, uno can't see. Say, I wanna with this. He was there just in time to rescue me. That was the year about 2007, 2008, thereabout. I'm speaking of. Yeah. Yeah. And when they started to question me now, so where are you going? I said, I'm going to Rockford to deliver a message. I have 4 messages. One for my brethren that we go and deliver the message to him. And I have another message to somebody out of Rockford. He said, you can't come from here, son. No, my killers, let me just say this. My enemies becomes my protector. Then is the one who turned around and started to protect me. He said, you can't go nowhere down there, so once you come up this way, them are going to say, are they near them enemy, because we can't touch nowhere down a Rockford. He said, where I said? He said, me have to go down there. And they cautioned me. And me tell them, say, me have to go down there. And believe you me, I was released from their custody. And I started my journey because of foot me. I didn't tell you the whole of the story how me come. You never know Oliver Road, you know. And people, me stand up at Oliver Road and I ask Oliver Road and nobody would even tell me say it in Oliver Road. Right? Let me leave that for another testimony. Right? Right? And when we reach on the branch, like we go reach on the branch up now, we touch, we go turn to Rockford, the same man we call the man to come eat my food. I him ride him bicycle and come down there and say, do me brother, No go down there, so. No go down there, so. Glory be to God. He said, if you go down there, say you're a dead man. And I said, me have to go down there. And when he said, me determinedly I go down there, he threw down the bicycle in the road and said, me can't do no more, me tell you. And I go straight down. The same road where I said, I walk on, I hit my walk on and go straight to Rockford. And I go in at this big Rockford and I go deliver my message. And I walk same place and come back up. I don't take a bus. I come straight up Mountain View, right? And come straight up a stadium and turn down Stadium Road there and reach Crossroad. Yeah. Walk. You gotta tell me. Perseverance, determination, willpower, strong mind. Right? I don't have a gun. There are certain names that I would call, but I choose not to. Right? Right? I want to say this to tell you and make you understand the song that we playing from night. You were there just in time to rescue me. My Lord, thank you, Jesus. I was lost in the world of sin, but He was right there to save me. Oh, He was there just in time. Thank you, Jesus, to rescue me. And I'll sing one more verse. I also know it is time for me to reveal who is this man they saw on the street, up and down every day. Some take him for gimmicks, some take him for a madman, you know, some take him for a comedian, you know. Some look at me with scorn, but I think the time has come for the entire world to know who I am. I think, not even think, I know the time is now. And everyone, he who have eyes to see will see, and he who have ears to hear will hear. He was there just in time to rescue me for a purpose, and that purpose is now. Yes, have sex with AIDS patient. Couple months after, when she realized that I take off the condom and have sex with her, she cried in living eye water and said, "You are going to die," and I did not know it's because she had AIDS. Woo! He was there just in time to rescue me. That is, I'm talking about 30 odd years, 20 odd years ago. He was there just in time to rescue me, right? After I pull off the condom and have sex with this call girl, she said, "Come here." The condom break? I said, "It seems so." And when she looked, I was so stupid that I have the condom on the bed, seeing no substance going to it. And when she looked, she said, "But this no use." And she started to cry, and she looked me straight in the eye and said, "You are good dead." But I thought she was speaking of her bad man friend or so on she are going to use because I've ejaculated into her. I did not know until about 3 or 4 weeks after why she said that. When this lady who knew her and knew that she used to come to my house, living on Lincoln Crescent at the time, she saw me at the bank. I used to work at the bank, the RBTT bank now, that's where the tax office is, when the RBTT bank was there. Yeah. Yeah. And when she saw me, she used to come close to me, but she started to stay away from me and ask me, "When last you see so and so?" I said, "I haven't seen her for a couple of weeks now." I said, "You don't see her now? Hmm? So and so, such girl in a hospital." Now I call her by the name. She was from a popular avenue in town, right? And that avenue was popular for AIDS in the Crossroads area, right? Right? And she said, "Huh? You know, see such girl, no? Such girl in the hospital, no public. You know, what's it not ward? The death ward. She know. Right? And she tell me, "Say me I go dead." So it went off another 3 weeks, and I didn't saw the lady. When she saw me now, she started to stay further away from me and stay over the other side. "Hey, such girl dead. She dead down a public AIDS killer. You go dead too." I'm not going to lie to you, you know. I'm not going to lie to you. For several years, it did reach a point where this man were just waiting to drop down dead. This man, what you see on your screen right now, walked around for about 2 years, give up on life, waiting for the pronouncement of my death.
You know, this song is kind of like me. Slow. Y'all don't mind that, do you? We were there just in time to rescue me. Yes, it was. We were there just in time to rescue me. Oh, yeah. I was lost in the world of sin, but he was there to take me in. He was there just in time to rescue me.
Now hear me? It is no joke. It This is not a made-up story. This is a true story. For the better part of 2 years, I walked the street of Kingston, waiting on the day to die. I wouldn't tell anybody, not even my family, that I was just waiting to die, listening out for the day that the doctor's gonna pronounce me dead. Yeah. And one day, same place here in water, living on College Road, Carlos Road, or one of them road. I've heard a loudspeaker coming down the road, coming down Bay Farm Road, come up. I think it come up on Bridner Road and turn on Carlos Road. And it was announcing free AIDS tests over by Penal Church. That's on Baines Road. Come and know your status. Yeah. And I sat there talking to myself until I said, you know, me I go here when me I go today go here when me I dead. Today me I go find out when me I dead. Since as you know carry it come so close, right to my door, right? Me I go here when me I dead. And I freely and easily walked into Penal Church. And 2 nice nurse lady comes around. They do the regular. They took my name and all the particulars. Then they took the blood samples. And go away to deliberate while I there, waiting on the results. Waiting on the announcement that I'm gonna die soon. That time, to compound that, me did maga like thread. It was almost looking malnourished coming on. I get no food. I was on hard times. Right? In those days, that's so you could have identify an AIDS person. Looking malnourished. No, remember, I know you me a talk about now me a talk about coming afraid to talk about myself. Right? I'm not afraid to talk about myself. I'm going to talk about myself today. We'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk about it next year. And even for the next generation, I will tell them what happened to me. I'm not afraid. And after there, I was about 47 at the time. Yes, or 45, here about. And when the 2 nurses comes back with the report, they said to me, Mr. Martin, see that chair over there? Take it and come over here. Because you're gonna have to sit with us for a little while. That makes my heart started to beat a little faster now. And to convince myself that is today I'm gonna die. I'm gonna hear when I'm gonna die. So I took the chair and go and join the two nurses. I said, Mr. Martin, how old are you again? And I tell her. He said, Mr. Martin, you will have to tell us today what is your diet. I couldn't hardly feed myself. And V must be turning in our grave now. V used to call me up our church on Penwood Road and feed me, give me calming porridge. A man entitled to it that me get something hot. Right? Every day, V. May your soul rest in peace, V. Right? Right? Oh, glory. The nurse said to me, say, you will have to tell me what is your diet. I said, I have no special diet. I can hardly feed myself. Then they dropped the bombshell on me. He said, Mr. Martin, we have to commend you. We have to commend you at your age, that how you maintain your body to basically this way. All of your concerns are at a baby stage. Your blood pressure, your cholesterol, everything is at a baby stage. Mr. Martin, you have a clean bill of health. Somebody know about just in time. He's never late. To rescue me. He was there just in time to rescue me. Can I get a witness out there? Somebody know what I'm talking about. I was lost in a world of sin. He was there to save me. Oh, he was there just in time to rescue me. Can I sing a verse? He was there just in time to rescue me. The nurses, they said to me, Mr. Martin, there's another follow-up test that you need to do 3 months time. Make sure you go and do this test. Because there are 2 tests you have to do to confirm. The next tests were at Empire Supermarket in Crossroads. And they give me the date. And I make sure don't miss the date. With a little more confident now, I were anticipating that day. When I go there, different set of nurse, different everything. But when I do the test again, the same questions were asked to me. What is your diet, Mr. Martin? The same results were given on to me. Clean bill of health. You're at a baby standard. Everything is a level. This is the man who did a wait when he go dead, I say, man, I talk to you, right? I him this, I him this, and a dream. see me. I want to see me dancing at the sun. I want to see me try to make people laugh. What I make people sad. You know why me doing it. It's an example. They are dead and wake. They show you the difference between life and death. And you know what I have done? I know. Make it a point of my duty. Yes. I know. Make it a point of my duty to tease them. That every week when we see the age one, we are the first one reaching there take a AIDS test. I take about 1,000,001 AIDS tests. Just to tease them. Anywhere we see the van town or country come travel right around Jamaica. Because Westmoreland I see the AIDS one, me jump in it and take AIDS test. Westmoreland, anywhere we go and see it, same result. And the person that I have sex with, that person died. Simon Peter, what's up, man? That person would have passed many, many years now. And I'm here telling you the story. Me are no dopey, me are no ghost. That's why nobody can come tell me about no Holy Ghost. I am a living soul. But the spirit of my ancestors were there. And I want to go on. You will not hear nothing yet. You will not hear nothing yet. So many times someone always there. When the unseen soldier is not there, the visible one is there to rescue me. Everywhere I've gone to, somebody can say, "The man there, I dance at that man. I drama man that man." Yeah. Lock me up. A Falmouth to sell CD. I may have them placards sell. And some CD. But them lock me up. You know, I have a dime to pay a courthouse. I left on town and got a court. Well, a good friend of mine, Lansford Rennie, he did make sure he make me travel with money to the court. What them call it now, copyright. You know? I remember the policeman asked me, "Dennis Brown give you authority to sell him song." Yeah, sleep over there tonight. You know, I'll go back to town tonight. But there was no lock up in Falmouth, so Clarkstown, then can't go lock me up. And I always have my Bible with me. And we keep servicing at the cell. Oh, glory. Thursday, the Wednesday night. Come the Thursday morning, wake up and find myself in a jail at Clarkstown, selling CD. This night I come, evening I come now. The same very, the night when we go in there, the jailer then give me a piece of cardboard and thing and said, call me pastor and welcome me. And I feel so good now, Mr. Night, evening I come down now. And everybody I shuffle up with them cardboard. See a man come and grab up my cardboard. And say, you can't just come in here and come live comfortable. Man. Give me this. Right? You just come in here and want to come get sweet, anything, a sweet life in a jail. You're a prisoner, you know. And we just hear a man say, Reginald Martin! As it were happening. Come, them come to bail you. He was there just in time to rescue me. And I was let out of the jailhouse and given a court date. Carry money to court to go here or go prison. When the judge called me and asked me, say, me guilty. Not even know if the answer said. Say, me guilty now. Me say not guilty. No, me never say me guilty. Me say not guilty. He said, oh, you mean say you're not guilty? Right? And the policeman have the CD sent them. I'll show you the CD. And he said, you were here, brought before the court selling CDs. I said, no, Your Honor. This is just quick thinking now, you know. I said, no, Your Honor. I weren't selling CDs. And that I have these with me. Because they confiscate them from me too. The plaque. And I said, no, Your Honor. I weren't selling any CDs. I sell my laminated plaques. And anybody buy 3 or more plaques from me, I gave them a CD as a complimentary gift. So really? He said, call the policeman. And when I called the policeman, he said, did you buy a CD from Mr. Martin? No, Your Honor. He said, that's it. Then you can't come tell me that the man has sell CD. See, here is the man saying that he gave away CDs as a complimentary gift. Right? So with that, I have no charge against you. You can go. But he called me back now. He said, Mr. Martin, in front of the court. He said, me and you know, say you did a sell CD. But he doesn't have the evidence to show that you were selling CDs. His words against mine. Quick thinking. Do that. He was there. Just so that's where I learned the passage of the Bible that said, when you go to court, don't worry, I will put words in your mouth. Remember that scripture in the Bible. So when you go to court, I will put words in your mouth. That's why it carefully clean. So you can listen to the voices, your inner voices that speaks to you. Right? That inner voice that speaks to you. I listened to the voice and I said exactly that. You may go, Mr. Martin. I drink and yeah, I, I pal off. Yeah, listening to the inner man, obeying my inner man. That's a Palmer Trelawney. Yeah. So when you hear me, I wanna see me downtown up. I love pussy. They know why me a sing those songs. Me know you can't. You could know unless we tell you. And tonight, we, never decided to go live. And the spirit just urges me. I heard that song that started to sing in my head and I started to play it. And I say, I'm going to go live and testify tonight. Right? Because the time is now. And for the better part of this, it is one person I see visible on my life. Now I have three. Right? And I'm comfortable relaying my story to you. Because hear me now, if you never found it interesting, who would be here? Right? So if when I come up the live, you're going to see how many pass through, see me and hear me, but they're not interested in me. Right? See me, hear me, know me, but don't want no have no interest in what I am saying. Right? So me have to respect those that have an interest, and believe you me is not someone who believe in quantity in certain things. Because I'm an actor, I'm an entertainer, and the bigger the crowd is the more more urge it give me to perform. Right? But other than that, quantity of things doesn't caught my eye. You see, if a four people, three people, they consider you to be quality, quality, and that's what we are looking for. Quality people, quality individual, right? Yeah, quality. And you must see the gold dust. You must see the importance in a person, right? And on that basis, that is how you choose your partner, right? You look for the quality in him. Now, I was watching a TikTok video, and this woman just jump up with the fox, right? You see, Jamaican woman, they don't is what it's good looks, enough money. They choose they choose to go into a relationship, something like that. Right? She just spit out the truth out her mouth. Looks, looks and money. That's how they make their choice. Looks and money. And that is why you have people now buying looks. And because they do not know themselves, they buy all kind of shit, chemical, say they want to look brown. Say, brown a good look. Me a tone down, say a good look. Right? So looks becomes one of the fastest selling things in Jamaica right now. Looks. And the foreigner investors, they knew that. So they carry looks. They import them looks. Can sell them and to sell like hot bread. Looks are sell more than food. Why? Because them don't know when they good. Taurus Riley said natural beauty. Natural beauty. And they don't believe in them natural self. They believe in them artificial looks. They must have to have something artificial. Then they say them look good. Me can't speak of anywhere else. I've traveled to Trinidad once. Basically, it's the same thing I saw over there. So I can speak specifically of Jamaicans. If I speak of the Americans or so on, I'll be telling a lie. Specifically, I can only imagine, right? But there's nowhere that looks like Jamaica. Now the foreign investors, they knew that. So they're smarter than them, so they make what them want and sell them. They make breasts, they make body, they make penis, they make vagina, cause them love falsehood. Them just love everything that is false. They do not love the real thing. They throw away the real thing. They just love falsehood. Right? A very few women, ladies or female in Jamaica, love the natural penis. A great proportion of them go for the false one. The one that cannot discharge. The one that cannot impregnate them. The one that cannot build their nation. They have many, many of them. Wow. Yeah. And that's why these investors found it so easily to invest in falsehood down here. Because if those investors never can come down here, they would have to go up foreign, go buy it themselves. But they knew that what Jamaicans love, falsehood. Them not love real things, them not love real people. No. No, they just don't love anything that is real. They don't love reality. Right? They curse reality. They curse real, genuine people. Right? But just being false. And you see how much they gravitate onto you. Just being false. You see me? Natural hair. Natural wool. And we grow it for an example. We grow it naturally. Right? And the reason why we grow it, because me see me fellow Jamaicans them buying here. And me I show them say they could have did grow for them just like how me I grow mine and don't have to buy false here. That's why me grow it. To show them say perseverance, right? Determination, right? So instead of buying people's here and build up other people's economy, you grow your hair yourself. You grow your nails yourself, right? Instead of buying penis and I say Jamaican man, no, I no use, right? Take the money where you buy and feed the man. Give him proper nutrition that him penis can is worthy, right? Sturdy, strong, and satisfying, right? Buy the necessary juice. Mix the money where you take by the dildo, right? Buy some juice and give the man strengthening instead of go buy dildo. And when the man come, you turn your back on him. Say him penis dead. While you take the money and buy dildo and feed the man and strengthen the man, right? And left the dildo them on the shelf, make them rotten. Plastic now rotten so easy. So it will take long to dissolve. Right? But Jamaican love too much false things. Too much false things. And that's why a lot of them got tricked. A lot of them got tricked. Because they love the makeup people. They love the makeup people. Makeup is falsehood. Nobody can say me have on makeup. See me? I look about. See them two teacher? I want my baby mother use a Dutch pot and lick them out. How many years now? Then two front teeth wanna see broke out there. That Dutch pot lick them out. Carrying another woman going to the yard where we live. The Dutch pot cover, lick out them out. Years now. And God make them don't hurt me. So people can have their own perception of me. You don't know me if it tell you about me. Because not only are intelligent enough, you know, have the discerning spirit to discern. Right? To know people. Now for you don't want to talk to me. You can have a conversation. First thing, that's seminar bright. Can we make it, you know, clear the seminar go to school? Yeah. I'll do the teeth, then lick out how much ears that don't hurt me. Two teeth me ever pull. And I me take them out myself. But I decided to change my entire image. And so I will have these two teeth. I'm not gonna, if I can do it without extracting them, I may probably do so. But I'm gonna fix those in the near future. It was a night of testimony, and I have many, many more testimony to give. I have many, many more things to say in the near future, right? All you have to do is to tune in to the live, right? Some 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 great things coming up. You can go over on my YouTube page and subscribe to my page on YouTube. I'm going to do some excessive teaching. I'm going to teach about myself and you follow it. If you do wish, I'm not here to dictate to anybody. You can look back on my video them on TikTok, right? And see, even though I may look serious in my face, but humor is within them. And it is something that you can learn from. That's why I name my program Laugh and Learn. Right? I may say certain things with some gesture. But some of the things I taught them out first because I say like the opposition leader were saying we're trying to make a humor about the dead voters, and it could have it caused trouble that him have to apologize because that's we, right? That's we cannot differentiate humor from rumor, right? We don't know it different, right? We don't know it different. And a lot of people had mistaken my videos on TikTok. They view them, but they don't like them. And one of the things why they do not like them is not everybody know what to like. And when I check my analysis, it is the Jamaican audience most of all, right? It's my biggest audience. And some part of the United States and Africa. Those are the people that listen to me or watch me most of all, right? But Jamaica don't like when you talk truth. Jamaica don't like it. So they will view your things but not like it. Not comments either. And that is where your ratings go up. And when you view is when you like, your comments, and you share. Right? So you have seen me do a video yesterday where I'm crying. So, tick tock, I beg you some likes. Right? I'm teasing the dullness of our people. Me, I make them see themselves. I'm mirroring in their stupidity to them, or what I must say, their hypocritical ways, what I must call it, their brand of love. Can enough of them hear me talk right now, and when they see my video, they look, but the things to build me, they view it, but the things to build me, them now offer that. The likes and the comments. But they will view it. They will laugh about it. But they not build you. They're not building you. Because of the most dangerous disease that you can find, which is bad mind. Yeah. Yeah. Jamaicans love falsehood and hype. Hype. Pretty, pretty. So the foreign investors them knew that. That's why you say a certain alphabetical group use the pretty, pretty color, their color, you know. Because they know that Jamaican like pretty, pretty. They just want to be pretty. They just want to be pretty. They go out of the way to pretty. Some of them do have plastic surgery to pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Love prettiness. Love the prettiness, and they don't look for durability in making their choices. They don't look for the durable things. If you understand. He was there just in time to rescue me. Thank you, Simon Peter. When Jamaican don't know anything about you, then they make up a story about you. They don't come ask you. They don't come ask you, you know. They make up story about you. Just make up a thing about you. Spread it. You know that they have social media. It's even worse. I must say thanks for those faithful viewers, those few faithful viewers um, that are with me, especially number one there. He's there with me from evening, and I gather he must have learned a lot. But it could be for you that I do this program tonight. I know you take a lot from this, and it will help you going forward. You know, blessed are the poor in spirit, because they shall see God. You understand? Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. It is not the noise, is the seal. It's not the quantity, is the quality. And as I said before, if the quantity runs away and the quality stays, the quantity runs away because of their pride. Right? love to be amongst the big numbers. And that is why the Bible teaches, you see, about the parable about the man getting the 1 talent and him bury it. That's why I said, even me call my life and a one person depend it, me I chat to that the person there and now watch the crowd, right? The one with the 1 talent, bury it to him pride, right? So it could multiply. But you see this word there, determination, right? Under any circumstances, you're determined that you not make because you don't have 5,000 people to talk to. You don't testify because there are more on our side. More. The angels are listening that is unseen. Right? So when you only account 4 or 5 up there, so thousands of angels are blessed with the truth because of that bless the angel them, you know. Your true energy. Right? So that's why it's important for you not to lock your mouth. And when you listen, nobody find your life. Right? But continue to spread the word of truth. All who know me, all the bad things they said about me, they say me, they say me, what kind of me a batty man, right? They say me, all kind of thing, madman, right? They cannot say Tychicus that town go thief the people them things. Tychicus tell life on the people them. Tychicus kill this. No. So when they can't find them things that they throw on you, the quickest thing they throw on you, Batman. Yeah. When them don't know nothing about you. When they cannot fathom your way of thinking. When they are blind spiritually. When they cannot see nothing through the spirit, then just make up something. Yeah. Nobody can ever say them hear me teach, preach, war, crime, or destruction. You hear me preach joy all the while. Me dance and yeah, me galang and me say pussy and me galang joy. Nobody can ever hear me say me a preach about or a teach or a sing or a jollificate over a gun or a gun song, a destructive song. Nobody can ever say that about this boy. If you say that, you're a liar. The joy of life. You see me in the street, that is what I teach. But why they have to make up things unused for them to look good? Because them know, they knew that people with intelligence, hearing them saying, Me no like the boy there, the boy there, this side, the boy, the man, the white head man, the people with intelligence, we knew that them are the troublemaker. Yeah? People will knew because when a one just get up and not like us and you never do him or her nothing, that's a wicked individual, you know. But it's only people with intelligence know that. That's a wicked individual. Just see you and not like you, so you never doing nothing. Right? You never tell him saying, yeah, I read. You never pick one I mango or one I aki. You don't know him and he just not like you, so that's a wicked individual, you know. Yeah. That's a terrible individual. Mm. That's a terrible individual. And the reason why they have to do that is because they knew that you are not teaching or preaching or saying anything wrong. But the wicked, dirty way make them not like you because they are guilty of the things you are saying. And majority of the time, I stop, they want you to stop talk. All right. Now I'm going to show you how, when me say this so, right now, how it proves. The head of the police federation lost his job because he speaks certain things. Yeah? And some of the things they want to speak are not lie. But him shouldn't speak them. Yeah. He shouldn't speak them at the time he did it and the place where he had done it as according to the protocols of the organization. And a little bit intimidation too. They use him as an example that you must be careful of what you are saying. Because not only will you lose your job, but you will lose your life. Right? Right? That's a clear example. Hmm. Intimidatory tactics, intimidation, running the world today. That's why you have a certain group of people so strong because they are using intimidation. The diplomats, them, if you not conform, we're not renewing the contract of the diplomats that we have up here. You see what I say? Appeal that a galang bad man is him. Schism. But all in all, I have to say to you tonight before I go is that when you see me in the street, these are the things I teach. Sometimes in the street, I may not able to refine them like, oh, I'm refining it now and the life. Right? It would be much better if people were conversing and asking me questions, then I could able to bring out some more, right? But people choose to stay away from discussion like these. And if you should ever hop over to some other line now, you hear some people business, some cast, some things. Then when you look at the attendance board, you see 5,000 people. Yeah, these levels of truth. They don't like when we talk them. And the more I talk them is the more I've lost support of the people. It's now 11:32. Eyes are getting weak. I'll be in Coronation Market tomorrow morning preaching the gospel again. Right? So if you are in the downtown area tomorrow morning, you can look out for Tychicus with the boombox around his back or his neck in the Coronation Market tomorrow morning. All right, Simon Peter, bless up yourself. All right, Kurt Derek, that three. Okay, and everyone who stood up with me tonight, sit up with me, and to listen my testimony. There are more to come. Right? Remember to follow me, Reginald 1950 on TikTok, Reginald Martin on Facebook, Reginald Martin on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube page. Follow me on Facebook, where I'm growing even much faster than TikTok. Have a good evening.